All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I have a review for you guys that, to be upfront and honest, I was actually asked to possibly review an upcoming product of theirs that hasn't quite been released yet. So they sent me this to go ahead and review for them as well. Now, the one thing that I did tell them was that if I was going to review this, it was going to be an open and honest review. Whether they sent me the product on their own or not, I was going to give an open and honest review. So I'm going to tell you what I liked and what I didn't like about this. And what I'm talking about are these. These are the Nearity Mempod Fit 2s. They are an over-the-ear Bluetooth headphone. And real quick, I just want to show you the box that they came in. Take a look around the box real quick and tell you what did come inside. You can see up above, Nearity Bluetooth earphone, open Bluetooth earphone. This is their Memopod Fit 2 Bluetooth earphone. It says comfort and secure fit, and we'll get to that. I'll show you how they fit quite nice. Hearing protection, we'll discuss that. Noise reduction for calls, acoustic echo cancel, and minimal sound leakage. The box has very minimal branding around it, except on the back, just has Nearity on there, open Bluetooth headphone, manufacturer, things like that. Obviously came with your typical regulatory books, quick start guide, things like that, and a USB-C charger, USB-A to USB-C charger, because this charges via USB-C. Now, real quick, let's take a look around the actual casing for this and then at the actual headphones themselves. And I'll show you how they fit and tell you some of the things that I liked and some of the things that I didn't like about them. So with the case, it's a black case. You can see some scuff marks on it. I have had it in my pocket and in a couple bags. Really, you have the Nearity branding on top, nothing on the bottom. Obviously your USB-C port on the back, and then there's a little charging light on here to show you when it's charged or not. Inside you have obviously the headphones, and I'm going to pop those out and show you what the connectors look like. There are your connectors there, left and right. So we'll put that to the side, and we're going to take a look at the actual headphone itself. Now you have your connector pins there for charging. You have the actual piece here that plays sound. You know, this piece here, you have the microphone, and then you have some of the internals here that also provide a bit of a counterweight for when it's around your ear. And I'm going to switch to the other camera in just a moment and show you how those fit. Now, as you guys know, when I'm on here, most times I have a hat on and I have glasses. So let's real quick take a look at the fit, because they do claim an all-day comfort fit. And let me tell you, I have worn these for hours and hours and hours and have not regretted it. With certain other headphones that I won't mention that are way more expensive than these, you have them inside your ear and it's constantly poking and pressing against the internals in your ears, and it can really cause some pain. You also have the ones with like the suction cup ends that you put in there, and really can hurt quite bad while they're sitting inside your ears. So let me take off my hat. I'll show you how to put these on with the glasses on, and then I'll put the hat on and we'll discuss some of how these fit and, you know, some of why I like them. So putting these on is real simple. You take and loop them around and they fit right like that. Same with the other side. You loop it around your ear and it hooks right like that. Now, one thing you'll notice is they're not actually in your ear. They rest right on the outside of your ear canal here, so you can actually hear what's going on around you. You can hear, you know, the way I liken it is when you go into a store and you've got the music going on in the background, but you can hear your best friend talking to you. That's what I liken these to, is that you can walk around, you can talk, you can hear everything that's going on around you, but you can also enjoy your music. And let me show you what this looks like with the hat on. So you can rock this, and sometimes I rock a hat that hangs over the ears. I've had zero problems with ear fatigue with these. So that's been kind of the nice thing about this, is having these on, I can sit here and I can talk to somebody and have my music going. Like I'm gonna start a song right now. Let's see here, go to my songs, and I'm just gonna play a song. So I'm putting this at a level of comfort that I can hear. And you might be able to pick it up on the microphone. You might be able to hear it because there is some noise bleed, and I'll get to that in a few minutes. But I can literally sit here and listen to this song and not have an issue talking to somebody. I can sit here and listen to this song and not have an issue hearing something or hearing somebody. So it's really nice to be able to have these on. And another nice thing about these is the fact that the batteries last a long time. The other day I was out and about running errands and put one of them on just to have it on there in case I got a phone call, in case, you know, I was in the store, I wanted to listen to music while I was there. I ended up having them on for about 4 hours, and that was before it died. Now that was taking 2 very long phone calls as well as listening to several songs while I was in the store and while I was running my errands, which was actually quite nice. So the batteries do last long on these. Now, one of the things, I'm no audiophile. I don't really, not one of those people that picks a specific brand. If you're looking for Beats by Dre type bass, you're not going to get that in this because you don't have the cups on, or it's not like in your ear. It is something that sits on top of your ear canal. But there is enough bass for you to enjoy it. There's enough sound and enough bass for you to enjoy it, but you can also enjoy the fact that you can hear around you. If you're walking down the streets of New York, might be a little too loud outside for these to work, but if you're just walking through the store or walking through your daily life, having regular conversations on the phone or regular conversations with people, these are the type of headphones that I would definitely suggest to you. Now, one other thing that I got to use a little bit, and not as much as I would have liked, was you can have dual device connections. Now, that doesn't mean that they can be connected at the device at the same time, meaning if I'm using my MacBook to edit a video and I've got these connected, I can't be listening to music on my phone at the same time. What it means is I can sit there and be editing something on my laptop or on one of my tablets, editing a video, editing a picture, something like that, and set that down, get up to go leave, and hit play on my phone, and it'll connect onto the headphones, and I can listen while I walk out the door to the music or podcast on my phone. So dual device connection is definitely available with this. Like I said, there are plenty of use cases for this. I've worn them at work while I'm working. I work in a public school as a custodian. I wear them there so I can listen to music there, or I can take phone calls there with no issue. I've worn them while driving. I've worn them while walking around the store, while walking around my neighborhood. They're just overall good headphones to be able to do those kinds of things with. Now let's talk about 2 things that I didn't like about these, because these are 2 things that I'm not sure Nearity can do about this. They're 2 things that I got used to with my other ones, with my other phones that I wear almost as constantly as these. These have actually overtaken those just for the mere fact that I can hear things around me. Number 1 thing that I miss about the ones that I would generally wear is notification announcements. Now, I do have an Apple Watch, so that can and can't be a deciding factor on this, but I loved having my text messages or my notifications announced in my headphones. That was something that was kind of nice to have, whether it was getting a text message or an email or some other notification, a private notification. Having that read off in my headphones was something that was nice, and that's not available on these. The other thing that does happen, and this is bound to happen with headphones like this that sit right here, not entirely in your ear canal, just on your ear canal, and that is the subject of sound bleed. And I'm going to show an example of that. So I'm going to play a song, and it's at about, we'll put it about halfway. And I'm not sure if this is picking up, but if you're somebody that likes to listen to their music loud sometimes, like I do, This is all the way up. And I'm sure that you can pick this up. I'm sure that you can hear this. There is a sound bleed problem or, you know, with that, but that's not really a problem per se when you're dealing with headphones like this. So overall, would I buy these headphones even though these were sent to me to test out? Absolutely, I'd buy these headphones. These headphones are really, really good for the price and really, really good for the sound you're gonna get. Are there other ones at the price option out there? Yeah, so you really have to go off of what is meant for you, what you feel is personally for you. But as far as like the all-day comfort I mentioned with these, the nice sound that you have with them, the fact that, like I said, you can literally walk around and talk with people and still have music going on and not have a problem hearing them. These are really, really worth it to me. And if you're in the market for headphones like these, I would definitely check them out. Now, they do offer a white option. I chose the black option just because, as you normally see me on here, I am wearing black, so white seemed like a not good option for me, so I went with the black, but they do have a white option, and I do have the links in the description below. As well, you can go to nearity.co, Nearity, Nearity.co, and check out their other products there. I do have some information in the description below about this product, and as I said, links to the Amazon store where you guys can find these for yourself. If you guys have any questions about these, feel free to reach out and I'll try to answer your questions. Till next time, I appreciate you guys watching. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys next Monday. Take care.